Hi, howdy ho, welcome back, you're back, I'm back, we're all back, it's ABTG, Absolute Bullshit, True Greatness, and today I'm talking about the show that surprised us all, Clarkson's Farm, Season 1, because, they confirmed a Season 2. I am a fan of Top Gear. I have been a fan of Top Gear since, I think, the second season is the first season of Top Gear that I ever watched. I was like 10 or something, and it was airing in New Zealand, and I started watching it. Then I transitioned into Grand Tour, continued watching Top Gear, and as of recently, Richard Hammond, James May, and Jeremy Clarkson, the hosts of the Grand Tour and original hosts of 2002 Top Gear, have been doing other things. James May did a show in Japan or some shit. I didn't watch that, wasn't interested. Hammond did a show that we will not mention. And Clarkson did Clarkson's Farm. The basic premise to this thing is Jeremy Clarkson years ago bought a farm but had a guy doing the farming. Because he was off doing other things, he didn't really have time to take care of it. But that guy retired, and so Clarkson had multiple choices. Either he sold the farm, either he got someone else to take care of the farm, or, the most ridiculous and unexpected choice of all, he started farming himself. Clarkson, if you know anything about the guy, is really not a nature guy. He's really not a farmer. And thus begins the wondrous, I suppose, docu-series kind of thing of Jeremy Clarkson learning how to farm. Every episode kind of has like a different theme to it, whether it be about lambing and taking care of sheep.
No, don't do that! Oh shit and bloody!
Whether it be about planting the seed and the crop.
What have you been doing?
Going up and down.
Going up and down like this?
No. I went up and then went across like that.
What did I say at the start?
You said don't do that, but I couldn't see why.
Opening the farm shop, the diddly squat farm shop.
There we go. And then we have, that's, what is closed? Look.
No. It's a yoga shop.
Goddamn, was this show fun. It was the most joyous, happy thing that I have seen in quite a while. Clarkson himself describes the show as genteel. I wouldn't go that far. But yes, it's not as rough as the Grand Tour or Top Gear have been. But no, genteel, no, I wouldn't go that far. I just think I think wholesome is a good way to put it. This is a wholesome show. If you in this almost hopefully post-pandemic era are kind of feeling a bit low, if you're kind of feeling a bit lonely, if all of the shows that you're watching feel a bit bleak and they all feel a bit sad and they all have commentary on the worst of humanity, then watch this, because it's just fun and it's happy and it'll make you smile. Like, the saddest things that happen are the sad realities that sometimes you need to put down animals that are in trouble or what have you, and I mean, it affects Clarkson just as much as it affects any one of us. Genuinely, I think this is just an adorable show, and it comes down basically, yes, to the premise, but mainly to just how genuine and authentic and lovable all the people are, because they're real people. Yes, they come across as characters in the end result, because when you have thousands and thousands of hours of footage and you edit it down to like a 6 1-hour episode show, it, I guess to some certain extent, condenses their personality traits. It gives you more an extract of who these people are than who they actually are, and they are all just the best. They all serve a specific purpose in the show and in Clarkson's life and on the farm. And not only that, but they all have knowledge. These people know what they're doing, which is a very important thing. Clarkson made car shows about cars with people that know about cars, and he knows about cars. So even if you're a car person or even if you're not, then you can watch the show and enjoy it knowing that these people know what they're talking about. Clarkson, not being a farmer, making a show about farms could have come across as really jarring, I guess, to people that know even the slightest thing about how to run a farm, especially in the UK. But no, the fact that he had, dare I say, experts or just experienced people on the farm with him telling him, helping him, coaching him, telling him off, and like living through his freaking tantrums. That was a very good touch, and I imagine was very welcome to people that know anything about farming. There's not really that much more to say apart from go watch the thing, because it's not a scripted show. Generally speaking, Clarkson's Project have this thing where you kind of feel that sometimes it's scripted, but they also let things just kind of happen and events naturally flow and they go from there. But you know, this I felt was a lot less scripted than the Grand Tour or Top Gear. There's one moment specifically where Clarkson has to take a bag of, what is it? I forget, fertilizer maybe? Anyway, he has to take a bag out of a truck, and then they make a whole thing about the guy opens the truck up and he has to take all of the bags out of the truck, and he's like, oh my god, I have this much to do. That was clearly scripted, but the rest, it didn't feel that way. It really didn't feel that way. It really felt like Clarkson and his new mates mucking about on the farm, as well as trying to actually do things right. And it was a very wholesome watch. It was a very fun experience that both I and Wife on the Tube enjoyed. Even Baby sat through it. I strongly recommend it. It's true greatness. It really is. I wasn't expecting it, but Clarkson's Farm is true greatness and a true blessing, and I am truly thankful that this show arrived, because it's not often that something is just so genuinely, I suppose, smile-making. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, go watch Clarkson's Farm, and I'll see you next time.